Breaking right now, a sad update. A woman pulled from Lake Michigan on Thursday has been identified as Evanston activist Elise Mallory. Let's get right to CBS 2's Sabrina Franza, who's live near the location where her body was recovered. Sabrina.
Hey, Dana, yeah, the search for Elise has been going on in full force for days. It was even scheduled to continue this morning, but was postponed because of the rain. And now that search is over. And Elise Mallory, she was 31 years old. She was known for being an activist in the Evanston area, lifting up the voices of local LGBTQ plus community members as a Black trans woman. She was a powerhouse. She'd been missing since March 9th. Her last known contact was with her sister Fabiana at 9 a.m. that day. The front and back doors to her apartment were left open, and her 2008 blue Honda Accord was found 2 blocks away. Around 4:30 yesterday, police said they found a woman's body by the rocks along Lake Michigan at Garden Park. Today, police confirmed that that woman was Elise Mallory. And it's not clear if there was any foul play in this incident, but we're going to stay on top of this story and bring you the latest information as soon as we have it. We're live in Evanston. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2.
Sabrina, thank you.
Breaking overnight, a shooting at a car show in Arkansas, killing one person and injuring at least 20 others. This morning, police trying to piece together what happened. Ellen Lopez has more.
This morning, one suspect in custody. Police searching for more possible gunmen following terror at this car show in rural Arkansas, about 90 miles from Little Rock. People seen running for their lives amid gunfire. Authorities say at least one person was killed, 20 others injured, including children. People desperately flagging down an ambulance, rushing a victim inside. Investigators telling our affiliate KATV they're working to figure out whether there was more than one shooter. The car show, part of a weekend event by a community foundation. Wallace McGehee, a founding member of the event, telling a local reporter he was there when the gunfire started.
Running, ducking, getting down, trying to get kids out the way. But some of us put our own self in risk, just to help to get people out the way, get the kids out the way. We want our community to come back. We're praying for you, and we're going to continue to pray.
Event organizers also posting on Facebook that this, quote, senseless violence needs to end, and what police are still looking into what led up to that shooting.
All right, Ellen, with those developments for us this morning, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out.
A lot to cover this morning. Our senior reporter, Rebecca Lopez, will join us in just a moment. But first, let's really walk you through what we know about that shooting from last night. An officer on the scene from Dallas Police Department said that shooting happened at a venue space around midnight. There was a party going on at the time of the shooting. At least 10 people were injured. One person suffered a gunshot wound to the head. As you can imagine, when those shots rang out, people started running, trying to find a safe spot. Investigators say there is still a lot to learn here. This is a fluid situation, and we should learn more as the morning progresses here. Our senior reporter, Rebecca Lopez, joins us live on the phone this morning. And Rebecca, at this point, do we know what exactly maybe led up to this shooting, or if any arrests have been made?
Well, there's been no arrest made so far, but my police sources are saying that this was a drive-by shooting, and as you mentioned, at least 10 people were shot. Dallas police officers were responding to shots fired at a venue called The Space, which is on both of John Boulevard. When they arrived, they found 8 people had been shot there at the scene. One of them was taken to Children's Hospital, but we don't know the age of that person or if that person was, in fact, a child. Another victim was shot in the head and is in critical condition. So again, there were 8 people that were shot at the scene, but then sources say 2 other people showed up later at area hospitals. So far, no one has been arrested, and my sources say police are still looking for even a good description of the suspects. They don't even have that at this point. Now, the Space is a party venue where people go to have a lot of events like weddings and birthday parties. Early on, we heard that it might have been some sort of birthday party, but police are not confirming that at this time. Again, that one person that was shot is in critical condition. Others were injured, as you mentioned, trying to run, fell, and may have been trampled. Dallas Police Crimes Against Persons will lead this investigation, and typically on shootings like this, they'll also bring in the gang unit and other specialized units that can help with this type of investigation. But that is really what we know at this time. I think that the officers at the scene, from what I understand, they roped off the scene. There was just so much going on. So information from the Dallas Police Department has been sort of slowly trickled out as they try to figure out this mass scene that they're dealing with. As you can imagine, when you're down there, there are lots of bullets and bullet casings, and just a very large scene that they have to also process. So it's going to take time to figure out exactly what all happened here.
Rebecca, as you're talking, we're looking at some video from last night around midnight and this morning, and there are a lot of markers in the street. Is there any idea, or did, from your sources, I guess, did you learn if this shooting happened inside of the venue or outside?
They are saying that it was definitely outside. Okay. It was a drive-by, that a car drove by. There were a lot of people that were standing outside the venue. And so, typically on things like this, someone was targeting that place for a reason, or not the place, but people that were attending this event for a reason. But again, all of that is just unknown right now, and there's no suspect. So until they get people in custody and continue this investigation and find out more from the people that they interviewed, the witnesses at the scene, we won't know anything specific.
Right, a lot to learn here, like DPD saying, a fluid situation this morning. Rebecca, we're going to check back in with you around 8:30.
Yes, I hope to have more information by then. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca.